The Iron Dome is a defense system that was designed and built to protect Israeli civilians from incoming threats and rockets. But the question is, how does this dome detect these rocket attacks? What's the amazing technology behind this dome which identifies these threats? Stay with us until the end of this video to learn all about this Israeli defense system called Iron Dome. The initial development of the Iron Dome began in 2007, and the first batteries were installed in 2011 after several tests in 2008 and 2009. Before we move on with the details of this defense system, let's first look at the reasons why the Iron Dome was initially developed. Rocket attacks on Israel by several militant groups were a significant reason why this dome was created, and the country is now relying on the Iron Dome to protect its citizens. And why not? The protection of civilians should be a top priority of the government. As the rockets were fired into their territory, the development of a rocket defense system was considered a must to minimize the damage caused by these attacks. What further motivated Israel to invest in this missile defense system was the risk of damage to infrastructure, which can ultimately disturb the economy. When talking about its components, the Iron Dome has three mechanisms. The main component is the detector, which is a radar system built by an Israeli defense company called Alta. The second one is the Battle Management and Weapon Control Unit, also known as BMC, which tracks the incoming threats and decides the need to launch missiles by assessing the level of threat. After the threat is determined, an interceptor missile is fired by a firing unit to destroy incoming threats. These components work simultaneously for defense against short-range rockets and threats. Developed by Rafael Advanced Defense Systems, the Iron Dome is designed to detect and destroy short-range rockets. It can detect threats from a distance of 4 to 70 kilometers away. How does the Iron Dome detect incoming threats? Let's dive into the more technical specifications of the system. The defense system is equipped with a tracking radar, which is used to identify incoming threats. The technology can provide accurate data on the target's location, so you can easily know where the threat actually is. When the defense system knows the exact location of the threat, it can easily destroy it using its interceptor missiles. These missiles are highly agile and can reach their targets with high accuracy. The Iron Dome is said to be a multitasker. How? That's because it can identify multiple threats at the same time, which is why it's useful in situations where more than one rocket is targeted. The dome is mobile and can be transported to different locations for protection. It can operate day and night and can even tolerate the worst weather conditions. Believe it or not, the Iron Dome has saved countless civilian lives over several conflicts in past decades. The 2014 Israel-Gaza conflict is a real-world example of the dome's success, when there have been a huge number of rocket attacks from Hamas into Israel. The defense system was put to the test, where it showed surprising results in different areas. The dome proved highly effective in protecting Israeli citizens by reducing the number of casualties by means of destroying a huge number of incoming rockets that were targeted at Israel. Not only does the dome save people's lives, but the defense system also helps protect Israeli infrastructure from rocket attacks. No doubt, this contribution of the Iron Dome to Israel's security has boosted public confidence in the system. The Gaza conflict in 2021 is another example where the country faced another battle with Gaza militant groups. This defense system once again doesn't let Israelis down by stopping the incoming rocket threats and reducing the number of casualties. The defense system has reduced the overall impact of attacks on Israeli citizens, thus proving its operational effectiveness with these real-world examples. The Iron Dome is not a cheap defense system. Although the production cost of the Iron Dome is expensive, its operational price is not at all cheaper. It's been estimated that each interceptor missile it launches costs about $40,000 to $50,000, and the entire battery costs around $50 million to $100 million. It definitely is an expensive investment. But who cares when the system is providing such promising results? Yes, the huge expense of this defense system is justified by its effectiveness and success in destroying incoming rocket attacks. Though the Iron Dome seems like a promising defense system, keeping it working comes at a high price. Who do you think was the supporter of the Iron Dome? Yes, you guessed it right, the United States. What role do you think the United States has played in supporting the Israeli defense system? Let's have a look. The countries provided huge financial aid to Israel for its Iron Dome. One of the reports says that the United States has donated around $3 billion for the Iron Dome's counterparts and its general maintenance. The defense companies of the United States have also collaborated with Israel in the development of Iron Dome components. So, some of its components are produced in the United States, which greatly enhances the effectiveness of this defense system. According to a study, 55% of the Iron Dome's components are currently being manufactured in the US. Besides just financial aid and exporting the components, the United States also helped improve the performance of the Iron Dome by conducting several tests of the system. What a strong commitment of the United States to strengthen Israel's defense system. With every successful innovation, efforts are indeed made to enhance its efficiency and capabilities. What future improvements are expected for this technology? As the current dome is used to track threats for a short-range rocket, it's predicted that future domes will address threats from a longer-range rocket. Also, the mechanism used in the Iron Dome will be more advanced, such as the radar and sensor technologies, which will enhance the ability to identify threats. In addition, the mobility of the Iron Dome is also expected to be increased in future models, so the dome will become even more adaptable to changing threat situations. No doubt, the future models of Iron Domes will be more advanced, which will lead to improved performance and reliability. The Iron Dome is definitely reaching new heights and is a symbol of innovation that offers hope for a more secure future. That's it for today. What do you think of this defense mechanism? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'll be back with more exciting videos soon. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.